Hi, welcome to our official challenge group for this month. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're watching this video, that means you got my Get In Starting Right email and you are ready to do your homework for this week so that you're prepared for day one of our official group. So I wanted to just run you through a couple things because I know I explained it in the email, but sometimes it's a little confusing, especially if you've never really been on Beachbody On Demand before, and especially if you've never done a program like this before. So I wanted to show you what or where everything is located in Beachbody On Demand, what you need to be printing. So kind of going through the list that I put in your email to kind of give you an actual visual for it. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see Beachbody On Demand. So when you log in Beachbody On Demand, this is what your screen is going to play. So this is like the home page. Make sure you're logged in, so your name should be up here. You just log in with your email and password that you use to sign up with Team Beachbody. So what you're going to want to do is click on workouts. This is where you're going to access your actual program. Okay. Sorry. So as soon as it loads, you're going to see all the workout programs that Beachbody has on Beachbody On Demand, which is everything they've ever come out with, and everything new that they come out with you'll have access to as well. So like 80-Day Obsession just came out in January, and so everybody who has Beachbody On Demand had full access to the 80-Day Obsession program, which is really cool because you're doing the program you want now, but they might be coming out with something else in like a couple months, and so you have all these options and variety. It's seriously the best. So you're gonna do 20 Fix. So you're gonna click on that. And you're going to see these are all your workouts. So when you're doing total body cardio fix, you just hit play and follow autumn. But for your program materials, so for your food list and your calculations and your whole nutrition stuff that you need to know is here. So click on Start Here first. And this is going to take you to her like Getting Started Right guide. So she shows you like, this is your workout calendar. I'll show you a different version of the workout calendar too, but she explains it. So I would read through that. And then here is your calculations page. So I want you to stop here when you get here. And I want you to weigh yourself. And I want you to multiply that number by 11. So you take your number, multiply by 11, and that's going to give you your caloric baseline. This number then is going to be, you're going to add 400 to it. So this caloric baseline number is like if you were to just sit on the couch all day. This is how many calories you should be eating, just like your natural body burning calories. This is the number. So we're going to be moving. We're going to be working out. So we need to add 400 calories to that. And this is going to give you your maintenance calories. So this number right here would be for people who are just looking to tone up, not necessarily lose weight. They would follow this number, and that's the bracket in which they would eat from. So this is what I'm in right now because I've reached my goal. I feel good. I like where I'm at. I want to maintain. So I use this number, and then that tells me which plan I'm in. If you are wanting to lose weight, which most of the people in my groups are, but there are some people who aren't. So we all have different goals, which is nice about this program is that it's customized for you. So what you'll do is you'll take that maintenance calorie number, you'll subtract 750 from it, and that's going to tell you your calorie target to lose weight. Okay, so this number right here is the one that you should be following if you're trying to lose weight. So let's say, for example, you get 1,500 calories. This is the number that you get here. You would be eating in plan B. So you would be getting 4 vegetables a day, so 4 green containers, 3 fruits, so 3 purples, 4 proteins, 3 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 salad dressing, and then 4 oils and nut butters and things like that. So this is telling you a daily amount of food in which you would be eating. So that's the plan that you're going to follow. Once you figure out your plan, I just want you to shoot me a text and tell me what your plan is, and we can kind of chat from there. But here's a nice little description of use the containers. How do the containers work? So make sure you're reading through this. It's great that she lays all this out. And that's pretty much it for the Getting Started Right. You're going to want to take your before pictures. So this chart right here is just telling you to make sure you're tracking your measurements, what you should be measuring, and then make sure you're taking your before pictures. So we'll talk more about the before pictures in our group, but you definitely need to take that before we start. Don't wait till day one to take it. Take it the night before. You want your front, you want your side, and you want your back, and you want to be against like a wall that's not super busy if possible, and you want to be in as little clothing as possible. So bathing suit is the best, but if not a bathing suit, shorts and a sports bra. We don't want to cover ourselves up. I know it might be uncomfortable for some of you, but we don't want to cover ourselves up. We want to see those results, okay? So that's that. All right, so once you have that all figured out, then you're gonna go to nutrition, and you're gonna print out your food list. So here's the food list if you are not a vegan. If you are a vegan, you would click on the eating plan for vegans, okay? So here's my food list. This is what you're gonna print out and put on your refrigerator, by the way. So this is gonna tell you what goes in the containers. So like, what can I put in the green? What can I put in the purple? What can I put in the red? And so forth. What I did when I started was I printed this out and I took a highlighter and I highlighted all the foods that I liked. Okay, so I went through all the greens. So I'm like, oh, I like kale. Oh, I like spinach. I like Brussels sprouts. I like broccoli, asparagus, beets. And I highlighted everything. And some stuff I don't know what it is, or I don't think I'd ever cook it, or I don't like it, so I didn't highlight it. That way, by doing that, it's easier to make your grocery list, and it gets you familiar with the list. So that when you're like out to eat and that kind of thing, you're like, oh yeah, that's on my green, that's on my purple. You don't have to memorize all of this. You'll start learning it as you eat. And continually go through the program, but you need to read it. Like, so that's why I went through and highlighted everything so that I could see everything that's on the list. So make sure you're putting this on your fridge. So that's your food list. Okay. Then I also wanted to show you, here's your workout calendar. So if you go to calendar and tracking and click on the calendar for your workouts, it's a bigger version than the one in the Getting Started Right. Your first week, you'll follow this one. So it tells you what workouts to do that day. And then if you feel strong and good, you can definitely up it a little bit. And she adds like little extras. So instead of just doing lower fix, you could do lower fix and a 10-minute ab workout. So it gets a little bit more intense if you want it to be. So if you're feeling strong, you can definitely do that. So what I recommend doing is having this printed out and then just making sure you know, or just coming on to Beachbody On Demand, make sure you know what workout you're going to do that day. So that's your workouts. The next thing I'm going to show you is Fixate. So if you go to nutrition, Fixate is Autumn's cooking show, okay? You want to sit on my lap? What? I don't know what that means. Okay, so here is Fixate. So if you click on Fixate, this is the official cooking show for 21 Day Fix. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recipes on here. It's like insane. So if you click on videos, of course my computer always goes slow when I'm trying to show you something. Okay. Anyways,
if you click on videos, here are all the videos that she has for her recipes. Now, she also has foundational videos, so if you're still confused on the containers, she walks you through them. Containers 101. She has you raid your pantry, which I would highly recommend doing that before you get started. She talks about meal prepping and what you've prepped so far, how to do 5 days out. She also gives you some more meal prep tips here and some nice skills. So if you are really starting out and you're not sure how to meal prep, you need to raid your pantry. You still need a little info on containers. You need to watch those videos from Autumn. They're amazing. But then you get down here and you start seeing all the breakfast recipes that she has for you. And what's really cool, do you see here that she has the container equivalents for it? So this is 1.5 greens, 1 red, and 1 blue if you make this broccoli crust breakfast pizza. So you can go through these and look at them and pick something that you like for your containers and things like that. If you go to resources, recipe tip sheet. See, this looks a little different than what I'm used to it looking like. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it. But anyway, so I'll look for it. But this is what it's going to look like when you get to the recipes. Like, you can actually look at them instead of watching the video. And she will have all of the ingredients, the instructions, the container count here, if it's gluten-free, if it's vegan, if it's vegetarian, if it's 80-day obsession approved, which you're not doing that, so you don't have to worry about that. But She also has these printed or ready for you to print out or to take a look at. So that is okay. So that is your homework for this week, is to print out your food list, get your plan calculated, take your before pictures, take your measurements, pick out some meals that you're going to cook for this week, and then we're going to write a grocery list, and you're going to go grocery shopping. So all of that is happening this week, and you are going to be set up for success. I want you to text me or email me or message me. Texting is the best way to get a hold of me if you have any questions on anything. And please don't feel like you're bothering me, because you're not. This is my job. I love every second of it. So text me whenever. If I don't get back to you right away, I promise you I will get back to you with that day. And I will definitely answer that question for you. Okay? I'm really excited, and I can't wait for you to start this journey.
It's going to be amazing, and you're going to rock it, and you're going to have so much support, and I can't wait. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.